Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda Marsalis. Welcome to Heard It on the Shark. I'll be your show host, and Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area is your show sponsor. Heard It on the Shark is a weekly interview show that airs every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Shark 102.3 FM radio station based in Ripley, Mississippi. Then it's released as a podcast on all the major podcast platforms. You'll hear interviews with the movers and shakers in North Mississippi who are making things happen. I'll talk to entrepreneurs, leaders of business, medicine, education, and the people behind all the amazing things happening in North Mississippi. When people ask you, how did you know about that? You'll say, I heard it on the Shark. Heard It on the Shark is brought to you by the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area. We want you to get out and discover the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of the Mississippi Hills that are right in your backyard. And of course, we want you to take the Shark 102.3 FM along for the ride. Musical credit belongs to Hill Country Blues guitar legend Gary Burnside and the late great Buddy Grisham, playing Long Way Home from their album Acoustic Brothers, which was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
This program was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda with another episode of Heard It on the Shark, and today in Sun Bear Studio I have with me Miss Kelly Fryar, who is the career coach at Pine Grove, which is in Tippah County. This is part of a series of interviews that I'm doing with all of the career coaches in Tippah County. So Kelly, thanks for taking some time off and coming in today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, Kelly, how long have you been a career coach at Pine Grove?
This is my second year.
All right. And what did you do before you were the career coach?
I taught high school there for 27 years at Pine Grove.
Okay, so you're not new to Pine Grove. You're new to this particular job.
Correct.
Has that been helpful to you to already know the children?
I think so. I know the dynamics out there. I know the teachers and what they teach, and when the new ones, we all have to learn each other. But yes, I think it really helps out.
Tell me the makeup of Pine Grove. What sort of school is it?
It's a small 1A school. I think we're probably going to have around 600 something students. We did it at one time. We may have less than that now. Pre-K through 12.
Pre-K through 12, all on one campus.
All on one campus, yes.
So about 50 children per grade, somewhere in there?
No. This year we actually are graduating 38. We had 50-something last year, but this year junior and senior both classes have 30-something in there, 37, 38.
So tell me about being a career coach out there. What is it that you are trying to do for the kids at Pine Grove?
My goal is to help them know better what they want to do when they get out of school so that they have been exposed to things. I say so many times, we only know what's inside this little box, and I want them to know what all's out there and what possibilities there are. So my goal is to expose them to as many things as I can. Job shadow. I love job shadowing because it's a hands-on thing where they can see firsthand, this is what they do at that job. And they can come away going, ooh, I hate that. I don't want to do that. Or, that's pretty interesting. I like it. So my goal is for them to have an idea, not a set plan, but an idea of something they might want to do when they get out of school.
It seems to me that every career coach that comes in here kind of has that same story about they go out and they try something and they hate it. And that is as good a learning experience as anything, because at least you can go check, don't want to do that.
Right. And I've had some come in and say, that wasn't for me. And I said, well, we can mark that one off the list then.
Sure, because it saves you all that time training or going to college, whatever. So do you feel like the benefits are for the students who are being exposed to more college campuses, or do you feel like they're more benefiting to see the trades that are out there that don't require college?
A little bit of both, but I think we have started doing more with the trades. For years it was push college, and now they see that there's so much more out there. But even with the trades, there's still your community college where you go to the trades, the CTE program, and there are wonderful careers in that. So we're trying to expose them to those because they may know what they've heard of it, but to know what they actually do in that career is a whole different thing.
Do you work mostly with upperclassmen?
Yes. Juniors and seniors, probably more than anything else. We still work with 7th through 12, kindergarten, first grade, 6th grade. Try to hit a little bit of all of it. You want to feel good about yourself. You go down to that elementary and read a book to those kindergarten, and you are a superhero for that day. They love you. But just reading a book to them about it, talking to them about what you want to be, and letting them know that you can do whatever you want to do, and just getting it in their mind early.
Okay, so you've got the whole story going. You're on campus together, so it's real easy for you to run down and read a book about being a nurse or whatever to the younger children.
Mm-hmm. When we want to, yes, that is a possibility. This year, so far, I've gotten to see kindergarten and first grade to read to. Now, last year I read to 3 or 4, and the year's not over, so I try to spread it out.
Do you find that business owners and industry people are becoming more aware of you and are working with you to help the kids get the information they need?
Most definitely. I think, because this is the 3rd year for the Career Coach program, my 2nd year, but I think that it is much more well known now to business owners and people out there. And that is one of the best things about our community is the support that they give us and the willingness to say, sure, yeah, let them come. And the number of people, when I ask and they'll say, man, I wish someone would have done that for me. And so they're willing to give because that's what they're doing. They're in essence giving back to the others. And I just can't say thank you enough to the business owners and the people that have allowed these kids to do that.
Tell me one cool thing that's happening at Pine Grove this year.
Just one. We have just a fun thing. This is for elementary, but on Fridays they do a dance party at the end of the day. Friday mornings they have Guess the Lyrics, where the kids get to buzz in and see who knows what the lyrics are. For the older kids, I'm actually taking some juniors and seniors that are interested. We're going to visit a college tomorrow. This Friday, Northeast has, the juniors are going to get to go tour Northeast. So they've got several things that this fall it seems pretty busy.
Oh, that's great. Now, Kelly, I've taught with you for a long time, and I've always admired how dedicated you are to any job. So I think Pine Grove is very lucky to have you out there, and I'm glad to have you on the career coach team.
Well, thank you. I love it. I say it's the best of both worlds. I'm still getting to deal with the kids because I love that part about my job, and what I do I feel is important. I feel that I can help them, that I'm benefiting them in some way, and that's my goal, is to help them.
Okay, everybody, this has been Kelly Fryar, who is the career coach out at Pine Grove, which is a K-12 school in Tippah County. Kelly, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Shark fans, that's it for this edition of Heard It on the Shark. Tune in every Tuesday at 11 to find out what's going on with our community leaders. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for an interview, or if you want access to this interview, go to our website, shark1023.com, and click on the interview tab. Keep it tuned to the Shark 1023 and have a great rest of the day.
The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area was established by the United States Congress in 2009 and represents a distinctive cultural landscape shaped by the dynamic intersection of Appalachian and Delta cultures. This intersection has produced a powerful concentration of nationally significant cultural icons, including King of Rock and Roll Elvis Presley, First Lady of Country Music Tammy Wynette, blues legend Howlin' Wolf, civil rights icons Ida B. Wells Barnett and James Meredith, America's favorite playwright Tennessee Williams, and Nobel laureate William Faulkner. The stories of the Mississippi Hills are many and powerful, from music and literature to Native American and African American heritage to the Civil War. The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area supports the local institutions that preserve and share Northeast Mississippi's rich heritage. Begin your discovery of the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of our region by visiting the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area online at mississippiHills.org.